Hello everyone, in today's session we will see how a partnership firm gets registered. Okay, now Indian Partnership Act 1932, they haven't made compulsory for every firm to get registration, but there are some advantages for getting registered. Okay, if a partnership firm is registered, then they will avail some advantages. Now before that, let us see what does registration of partnership firm means. Now, Indian Partnership Act 1932 does not make the registration of partnership firm compulsory. The unregistered firm has to face a lot of difficulties and it has no existence in the eyes of law. It is not mandatory for a partnership firm to get registration, but an unregistered firm, they don't have any legal existence in the world. As such, it is always in the interest of the firm to get itself registered. Now there are some benefits that a registration gives to the partnership firm. Now let us see what are the formalities of registration. The firm is required to apply to the registrar of firms on the prescribed form with the requisite fee. Now there are some particular form available for registration. Along with that, they have to give some requisite fee. Now let us see what is the form of that application. In that application form, they have to mention name of the firm, place and address of the firm, name of those places where the firm intends to work. Suppose if your partnership firm is in Manipur and your firm is planning to do business in Assam, then other states like Delhi and all, then those places also you have to mention it in your application form. The names and full address of all the partners, dates on which various partners joined the firm, means before registration, if any partners, newly appointed partners came into your firm, then those names you have to mention along with dates on which they were admitted into the firm. Then the duration of the firm, if partners have made the partnership firm with an intention of running it for a particular period of time, then that duration you have to mention it in your application form. Then the date from which the firm will commence its business. Suppose if a partnership firm, which some partners, they are planning to start a firm and they haven't started it yet, and before that they want to get registration, then in that form they have to mention from which date they are planning to start their business. Then after submitting the application form, the registrar of firms scrutinizes the application form for registration, and if satisfied, the firm is registered. Means after submission of application form, the registrar, they will scrutinize or they will analyze or check the application form for registration. They will check whether all the information given in the form is correct or not, and if they are satisfied, then your firm will get registered. Or if you have made any fault in filling up the application form, then your application will get rejected. After registration, the firm is required to communicate the changes made in the size and constitution of the firm to the registrar of firms. Now after your firm gets registration, that you have to communicate the changes made. Means if you have changed the size or constitution, means if new partners have been admitted or if any partners have retired, then all those things you have to mention it in form to the registrar. Now let us see what are the advantages of registering a firm. Now registration of firms give advantages to firm, partners, incoming partner, outgoing partner, creditors, and registration is also important for income tax purpose. Now let us see in detail what is meant by all those things. Now advantages to the firm. The firm after its registration becomes a legal entity, means it has legal existence in the world and it enjoys all the legal protection, means that firm can file case against anyone for debts. Okay, suppose if any firm, it owes some amount of money to the third party and the third party is not willing to give or pay the due, then since they have legal existence, the firm can file a case against third party. Then advantages to the partners. A partner of the registered firm can file suit against other partners for the protection of his right. If any partner feels that his rights have been violated by other partners, then he can file case against other partners, as well as he can file case against third party as well if third party has done anything wrong with him. So in order to protect his own interest, that partner can file case against third party. Now, advantages to incoming partner. The incoming partner obtains a copy of the registration of the firm from registrar of firms and acquaints himself with the real status of the firm and its partner. Means if a potential person wants to become a partner of a business, then what he will do is that he will go to the registrar of firms, he will take a copy of registration and relevant information of the firm as well as partners. Then he can check whether the firm is doing well or not, and what is the status of firm, how the partners are managing the firm, means whether the partners are good or not. And based on those analyses, he can think whether he wants to join the firm or not. Then advantages to outgoing partner. Now if a partner wants to retire from the firm, then what he will do is he will go to the registrar of firms, he will inform his date of retirement, and suppose after the retirement if the firm owes any particular amount of money to third party, then the third party cannot ask the retiring partner because he has already informed the registrar that he is already retired, he is not associated with the firm anymore. So outgoing partner, they don't remain liable for any deals or agreements of the firm. Then advantages to creditors. It is easy to realize dues from the registered firm and its partners, as partners are jointly and individually liable for the debts of the firm. The partners of the registered firm cannot escape responsibility. Means if the firm gets registered, then they have legal existence, and if third party they owe money to the firm and the firm is not willing to pay, then he can file case against the firm. Then important for income tax. If a firm is not registered with the income tax authorities, it will be charged income tax on whole of its income. Okay, now in case if the firm is not registered, then what income tax authority will do is that they will charge income tax on the whole of income rather than on profit. Okay, but in case of registered firm, the profit of the firm is divided between partners. First they will divide the profit among partners in profit sharing ratio, and then income tax will be charged individually on each partner rather than whole income. Okay, now the income tax authorities may charge income tax on individual partner's share of the profit in case of unregistered firm if it suits their interest. Now it is up to income tax authority whether they want to charge income on whole profit or individual partner's profit. It is up to that. Now these were all the advantages of registration of firm. Now let us see what are the disadvantages or consequences of non-registration. Now first one is no legal protection to partners. No partner can file a suit in the court against any other partner for the protection of his interest. Since the firm is not registered with registrar, thus it doesn't have any legal existence in the eyes of law, and partners, they don't have any legal protection. Okay, then next is no protection to the firm against the partner. An unregistered firm cannot file a suit against a partner for his misdeeds. If a partner has done something wrong for which the firm has suffered, then in that case firm cannot file a case against that particular partner because the firm is not registered and it doesn't have any legal existence. Then no legal protection to aggrieved partner against the firm. The partner cannot file suit against the unregistered firm to redress his grievances, if any. Just like a firm cannot file case against the misdeed of a partner, in the same manner a partner cannot sue the firm if he has suffered any loss because of firm. Okay, because the firm is not registered and it doesn't have any legal existence. Then no legal action against third parties. If any third parties has done something wrong with the firm for which firm has suffered a loss, then the firm cannot charge any action against that third party. And the reason is same, because it doesn't have any legal existence in the eyes of law. Then next is legal action against the unregistered firm by third party. Now, though an unregistered firm cannot file a suit against third parties, but the third party can file a suit against the unregistered firm for redressal of its grievances. Now see, in point number 4 we saw that a firm cannot file case against third party, but a third party can file case against the firm, because third party, he has legal existence in eyes of law. Okay, it is the fault of firm that they were not registered. That's why in case of point number 4, the firm cannot file case against third party, but a third party can file case against unregistered firm. The next, let us see what are the rights of partner of unregistered firm as a citizen. Means even though they don't have any particular rights as unregistered firm, but as a citizen they have some rights, and let us see what are those. Right to file a suit against third party for an amount not exceeding 300. Means a partner can file case against a third party if he has suffered loss of up to rupees 300. Then every partner has right to get a share in the property of the firm, whether the firm is registered or unregistered. It doesn't matter whether the firm is registered or not, but a partner as a citizen, he cannot, or means he has right to get a share in the property of firm. The next is right of the partners to ask for financial accounts of the firm after its dissolution. Even though the firm has been dissolved, it doesn't have any existence anymore, but still the partners, they have right to ask for the financial accounts, whether they want to check the financial performance in the past. Then filing a suit in the court for grievances against outside the agreement. Means as an individual partner, as a citizen, they can file case in the court against other partners. Okay, so these were the rights of partners of unregistered firm, but these rights are given to the partner as a citizen, not as a partner of unregistered firm. Now for this session we will wind up here, and in our next session we will discuss what are different types of partnership. Thank you.